Yes. Very good morning. Very good morning. Am I audible,
Good
everyone?
morning, ma'am.
Yes. Am I audible?
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh?
From Dharwad. Ma'am, 10 minutes later, the students will join.
Okay, okay. Fine. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Chikkodi students, am I audible? No. Fine. So, Rani Bennur, I am audible, alva?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Who is this?
Yes, ma'am.
Illi Hingade Irod, can you tell me? And what is this? It's a statue. The statue
Sardar
has a name,
Vallabhbhai
alva?
Patel. Sardar,
Yes.
Sardar
Good,
Vallabhbhai Patel.
good. Vallabhbhai Patel. And the statue has a name, alva?
Iron Man.
Statue of.
Iron.
Iron Man.
No, no. ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ
Unity.
ಯೂನಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೊ how was your exam? You had midterm exams, I guess. How was your exams?
Yes, ma'am.
Good,
Good, ma'am.
good.
Good,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. Yes, before your exams, we were discussing one chapter. Do you remember which chapter we were discussing?
Alcohol phenols.
Alcohol
Alcohol
phenols.
phenol,
Alcohols.
phenols ether.
Yes, yes, yes. So today we will finish the chapter, and I hope you remember phenol reaction, alcohol reaction. And I'm not going to revise everything because it will take much of the time, because I am thinking of starting another chapter also today, that is electrochemistry. So quickly we shall finish our alcohol phenol ether chapter. Today, in today's session, I have taken few previous year questions, KCET previous year question, which are not very straightforward, wherein you have to apply all the organic chemistry knowledge that you have, and then you have to try to answer. Okay, so yes, I am audible properly, loudly.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Ha,
ma'am.
ha. Okay, fine. So we shall start. We shall start with easy question. Then we'll go to the difficult one. I think this option D is not visible, but I can't. Option D is this. If it, I think it is not visible. A4, B2, C3, and D1. Okay, this is this 4. So if you know one match, then it is easy to answer.
C.
C.
Option C, ma'am.
Option C, ma'am.
Option C.
Option C.
Option C. Everybody is going with options. Q card, if you have Q card. I need Q card result also. Rani Benu students you don't have, alva?
Mm,
Dharwad there
We
is
have, ma'am,
joining.
but ma'am distributed.
Okay, huh. So fine, you are going with option C. Let me check that. A is 4. According to option C, A is 4. Methanol, yes, methanol is also called as wood spirit, because methanol is earlier it used to be synthesized by destructive distillation of wood. Correct. And B with 1. Yes. Ethyl alcohol, ethanol is produced by fermentation of cane sugar. That is also correct. C is 2. Conversion of secondary alcohol to ketone, yes. Right, secondary alcohol is this. And if you treat this with copper, you will remove hydrogen and you will convert this to ketone. Very good. Yes, it is heated copper. D is 3. Williamson's ether synthesis, alkyl halide and sodium alkoxide. Very famous reaction, right? Very good. So first was the easiest question, you answered very quickly. Now let me check how good you are with preparation of phenol part. So which of this will not yield phenol, which will not produce phenol? You might have written some 3 to 4 reactions of preparation of phenol. which will not give.
D.
D.
Option C.
Option C or D? D, I got one. Another? Q card. Others? Chikodi students, you have Q card. Rani Bennu students, I think now it has been distributed. Rani Bennu
Yes.
students, do you have Q cards?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, answer then using Q card. Only 6 of you have answered. I don't know that. I think it is from Chikkodi only. Others, Rani Bennu students,
Distribute.
Dharwad students, am I audible
Ma'am, no.
now to you people? Dharwad? No, I'm not audible. Dharwad? Rani Benu students, quickly answer using Q card. Very direct question. Yes, be quick.
B.
B. Okay. Yes. Fusion with NaOH at 300 atm. Fusion means generally we are giving high amount of temperature, high temperature. So substitution of this chlorine is not quite easy. If I have to substitute this chlorine, I have to provide high temperature and high pressure. Then only I'll be able to remove this chlorine and substitute this OH. So yes, from this reaction we can get phenol. This will yield phenol. Another reaction, they are converting this aniline into what? NaNO2 HCl with aniline. You have studied this in first chapter also, haloalkanes, halorine. Again in alcohol phenol ether. You will convert this aniline system into diazonium salt, N2 plus Cl minus. Now when we add water to this diazonium salt, what will happen? Simple trick. Remove HCl, remove N2 and substitute OH to the on the benzene ring. Again, this reaction can also yield phenol. But okay, let us see option C. Oleum andre ಏನು? It is H2S2O7. The mixture of sulfuric acid and SO3. That is oleum. So whenever you have oleum, what you are supposed to do, you have to convert benzene into benzene sulfonic acid, SO3H. Okay. Now in the second step, when they are adding NaOH, this SO3H will be substituted by OH.
OH.
That means you will again get phenol from option C. But here, if you are just adding concentrated H2SO4 to this chlorobenzene, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Electrophilic substitution will take place. SO3H will get substituted at ortho or para position. You are not going to get phenol from this. So option D is the correct answer, wherein you will not get phenol. Option D. All the three options are given in your NCERT textbook or in your notes only. Direct preparation of phenol. Okay. This was one easy question, but most of you answered it wrongly. Another previous year question. Let me see whether you will be able to answer this. 2018 KCET PYQ. Very easy.
Option A, ma'am.
Okay. Option
Option A.
A.
Option A.
Yes, most of you are going with option A. Can I know why option A? Why are you choosing option A? Why not any other reagent? Why is it option A? ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎಥೆನಾಲ್ ಯಾಕಿರ್ಬೋದು ವೈ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ bromine water is correct but why is it bromine water why not other what happens if I add sodium metal to ethanol or phenol now you can eliminate two options very easily which are those two options can you tell me
Iron metal.
iron yes we have not discussed any reaction with iron in this chapter and we have also not discussed any reaction with chlorine water eliminated now a and b we have already discussed sodium metals generally ನಾವು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ you take phenol or you take ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕಲಿ ಏನು ಎಥೆನಾಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ and you add sodium to both of this. Sodium has the
Sodium.
ability to displace acidic hydrogen. In both the cases, both phenol and alcohol will react with sodium and it will give hydrogen
Sodium.
gas. So if both of the species are reacting, then we are not able to distinguish or differentiate. Okay? Hagagi, I'm going to eliminate option B also. Remaining option A, bromine water. What will happen if I take bromine water with phenol?
2 comma 4 comma
Yes,
6.
yes, very good. We will get all three bromine atoms substituted at three position of the phenol 2 comma 4 comma 6 tribromophenol
Tribromophene.
Phenol.
which is a white precipitate white precipitate. But ethanol, it doesn't react with bromine water. You don't have any such reaction given in your book. Ethanol react agala bromine water jotege. Only phenol will react. React aag takshana we will not be able to distinguish. Always remember, nang detect ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ there has to be some visible change. ಒಂದ smell ಬರಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ gas evolve ಆಗೋದು it should be visible or some color change like now in this case I'm gonna get white precipitate ನೀವು test tubal reaction carry out ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ phenol after reaction with the bromine water it will give white precipitate bottom ಅಲ್ಲಿ you will see that white precipitate ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ we'll get an idea that we have phenol okay that visible change is possible with bromine water so that's why option A is the correct answer okay this is very 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 important ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ this is very important part okay bromine water used to distinguish phenol from alcohol okay next this one
B.
B okay Q card result also
Option A.
option A this is also very very important question there are chances of you getting confused in this but very good question Yes. So most of you are going with option B. Okay, ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನು ಅಂತ. Cyclohexanol is this. Cyclohexanol is a simple alcohol, alva. Next, this is one, and acetic acid. Which is a carboxylic acid. Next, 2,4,6 trinitrophenol. What is the another name of this compound?
Picric acid.
Very good. Picric acid. So this is third one. Next, fourth one is phenol. Okay. General case, always remember, general case, carboxylic acid is highly acidic, then phenol, last has to be alcohol. Okay. So ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಯಿತು, alcohol is one, so that has to be least ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ಆಯಿತಾ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಏನೋ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್? Now when I compare between 2 and 3, 2 is a carboxylic acid and 3 is a phenol. But 3 ಮತ್ತು 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ generally 2 ಆಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, because this is a carboxylic acid which has to be more acidic than phenol. But the actual case ಏನಿದೆ, this picric acid, this is more acidic than acetic acid, a carboxylic acid. Why is that? Because we know for sure one thing, more electron withdrawing group, more the acidity. More electron donating group, less the acidity. Now NO2 group is what kind of group? You tell me, withdrawing or donating? NO2 group. Is it electron withdrawing or is it electron donating?
Withdrawing.
Withdrawing. Alva? So in phenol we have 3 electron withdrawing group. That's why having more electron withdrawing group has increased this phenolic system acidity very much. Tumba strongest. Andre, if I have to tell you one of the very strong acid in organic chemistry, then I would name picric acid. It is the strongest acid of all. Okay, so since ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 nitro group ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, now this becomes more acidic than carboxylic acid. ಯಾವುದೇ carboxylic acid you take, any carboxylic acid, ಅದೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕಿಂತ more acidic ಯಾರಿರ್ತಾರೆ? Picric acid. So 3 is more acidic, we got to know, and 1 is least acidic, we got to know. Now you compare this carboxylic acid and simple phenol. Now go for general acidity order. Carboxylic acid is more acidic than phenol, alva? So aವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 2 is more acidic than 4. This should be our order. Where do we have that order? 3, 2, 4, 1. Yes. Option A is the correct one. This is the correct order. Okay? Not this. Option A. Understood everybody? Clear? Acidity order bantu andre picric acid ಮೊದಲಿರಬೇಕು, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ any other carboxylic acid, then any other phenol, last should be alcohol. Okay? This is one of the important question. Okay? Very important question, acidity. This is where you get confused. Normal acidity order you will do, but you'll confuse ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ because picric acid is given. Okay? Remember this. Next. Okay. So this is 2014 PYQ. Let's see, there are 2 different kind of reactions over here. So complete hold ಇರಬೇಕು organic chemistry ಮೇಲೆ, then you will be able to answer this.
Option A. Cue
Option
card is
A.
not active.
Option
Option A. A.
A. Okay. A good.
Ma'am, cue card is not active.
Q card is not active. It is active actually.
From Chikodi not active, ma'am.
Now check. Try again.
Active,
It is
ma'am.
active. Hmm. Okay. So first reaction, can you tell me what reaction is
Option B.
this? Sorry? First reaction, can you tell me what
Option B.
reaction is this? Option D. Okay. ಇದು ಯಾವ reaction ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? I had told you one reaction. Esterification. What is esterification? You produce ester using alcohol or phenol
Carboxylic acid.
with carboxylic acid, acyl halide or anhydride. Okay, either alcohol or phenol you should have, and you should have either of these three. Alva? Avaga we will get ester. Now we have this one. What is this? This is acyl halide, benzoyl chloride. Okay, and we have phenol. That means here what reaction is happening? Esterification. Esterification. You know, very simple. You will remove H and here Cl. That means you are removing HCl. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಬೇಸ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಬೇಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಅವೇ ಹೆಚ್ ಸಿ ಎಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಹೆಚ್ ಸಿ ಎಲನ್ನು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಯಿತಾ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಹೆಚ್ ಸಿ ಎಲ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಹೌ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು write this structure C6H5 C double bond O Cl. Alva? We remove this hydrogen and this chlorine. Now this carbon and this oxygen will form a bond. That means X namige ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ X is this benzene ring with oxygen and oxygen attached to this C double bond O, which is attached to another benzene ring. Okay, this is X. Now they are carrying out nitration on this. Nitration anta andre ಏನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ HNO3 H2SO4 ಅಲ್ವಾ so from this what do you get? You get an electrophile NO2 plus. Now the question is, where do we attach this electrophile? To this benzene ring or to this benzene ring? How do you decide that? Electrophile is electron deficient. Electron kadme ide, it needs electron. So obviously the one which is electron deficient, it will move towards the benzene ring which is electron rich. Alva? Now that means we have to find out which benzene ring is electron rich. ಹೇಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು look, this benzene ring is attached to C double bond O, which is electron withdrawing group. Okay, this benzene ring is attached to oxygen which has lone pair. That means it can give lone pair. It is acting as electron donating group. Electron donating group idre, you tell me, this benzene ring becomes electron rich or electron deficient?
Electron deficient.
Rich, right? Good. So that means the one which is attached to electron donating group becomes electron rich. This becomes electron deficient.
Deficient.
Now we have electrophile. Electrophile will obviously move towards electron rich ring. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಈಗ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ರಿಚ್ ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪೊಸಿಷನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡೊನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ it will increase electron density at ortho and para position.
Ah,
Okay, and para position is more stable. Going to para position makes the compound more stable. So that's why this electrophile will go to this para position. Now what do we get as the product? NO2 O C double bond O. This is our product. Where do we have that?
C.
No, A. Look, oxygen attached benzene ring is getting NO2. Oxygen, benzene, NO2. This is correct. A ಏನಾಯ್ತು? Carbon attached benzene ring, sorry, Cl ಏನಾಯ್ತು? Carbon attached benzene ring is getting NO2. So that's why C is not possible. A is the correct answer. Okay, so we have two different kind of reaction. I hope you understood. Everybody, any doubts in this?
Yes.
Because this is like very basics. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ part, the electrophilic substitution part, ಎಲ್ಲ chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ they will ask you. Okay, so very important. Now, yes, can you try this? Here you have CH3 at para position. ಹೀಗಿದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Option D is like this. Very easy. Another PYQ 2021. The first statement ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? It is insoluble in sodium bicarbonate but soluble in NaOH. So it is phenol. Phenol ಅಂತ
Phenol.
ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Option A. Okay. Dissolves in NaOH ಅಂತ ಅಂದರೆ from this you should get an idea. It has to be phenol. So sodium bicarbonate insoluble and soluble in sodium hydroxide, it is phenol. Alcohol is not soluble in sodium hydroxide. So phenol is the only thing which is soluble.
D.
B. Okay. A,
D.
B.
D.
Q card answer. Be quick, students. Tumba kadime Q card answer I'm getting. Many more. Chikkodi, Dharwad, Ranibennu students. Okay, many of you are going with option B. Anybody, will you be able to explain why option B? I think you're correct if it is option B. Anybody, any idea why option B? ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇರೆದಾಗಲ್ಲ? Because every other is similar to this ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay, if you have to eliminate one option, which one would you eliminate? Can you tell me that? Eliminate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ
Option A.
ಯಾಕೆ? You are correct. Why? Why option A? CH2OH ಅಂದ್ರೆ? Is option A
Alcohol.
phenol? Yes, very good. So option A is alcohol. Phenol ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ OH should be directly attached to benzene ring. And we for sure now we know that alcohol doesn't dissolve in either of this. So that means it is not possible to have A. Now B, C, D, all the three are phenol. ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಮುಂದಿನ ಪಾಠ ಓದಿ. It gives a characteristic color with neutral FeCl3. Look, this is also a clue. to identify the compound is phenol. Remember, if you take phenol and if you add iron chloride, neutral iron chloride, you will get violet color. You will see violet coloration. A violet color bantu andre you have identified it as phenol. Okay, illindanu confirmation aaytu it has to be phenol. Option A eliminated. Now, when treated with bromine water, compound A forms a compound with this molecular formula. Nodi, bromine water, if I take any substituted phenol, bromine water and phenol add ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Ortho position to OH and para position to OH will get substituted by bromine. Alva? So ortho and para position should be available. Now, if I take option B, OH ನ ortho position ಇದೆರಡಿದೆ, para position ಇದಿದೆ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? We will get bromine at all the three position. We will get this product. Okay, this product you can check. This product has the molecular formula, this 3 bromine atom substituted at this position. So now if you take option C, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Option C ಅಲ್ಲಿ this is OH and this is ortho and para position. ನೋಡಿ, one ortho position, one para position is available to add bromine, but is this ortho position available? No. Already we have CH3. That means I cannot add one more bromine over here. ನನಗೆ Br3 ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ I cannot add Br, so that's why C is eliminated. Again coming to option D. 2 ortho position are available. I can add 2 bromine atom, but this para position is not available. Already one CH3 is there. That means third bromine atom substitution is not possible. We cannot get Br3 in the product. So that's why this is also eliminated. Option B is the correct one. ನಿಮಗೆ Br3 ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ both ortho para ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. Meta availability ಇದ್ರೆ no use. Ortho para availability ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ bromine will get substituted. Okay, so option B is the correct one. This one very easy, 2019 PYQ. Which one is used to test acidic nature of alcohol, ethanol?
D.
Option D.
Option A.
A.
Option A. Option A, ma'am.
Option A,
I know
ma'am.
why your answer
A,
is
ma'am.
option A. A. B. Sodium carbonate.
C.
Somebody answered option D and your answer is correct. Look, alcohol is not very strong acid, or I would say it is not acidic enough to show this one. Generally now blue litmus red we say it is acidic, alva, but litmus paper is not sensitive to alcohol. Alcohol ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಲಿಟ್ಮಸ್ ಕಲರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ವೇ ಟು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಅಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಟಮ್. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ question we saw alva, sodium atom will displace acidic hydrogen and release hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas release agodrinda will be able to detect that we have alcohol. Okay, so option D is the correct one. Always remember alcohol ige sodium. This one done, this one done. Okay, now one last question from this chapter. This option is like this. CH2OH. Okay, this is 2014 PYQ, but this is not very direct. Think and answer. ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಕೀಟೋನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಡನ್ ಎನಿವೇರ್?
No,
No?
starting.
Okay. Started. Okay, I'll give you one clue for this question. E part. With the PCC, the same alcohol forms a carbonyl compound that answers silver mirror test. This one you will learn in aldehyde ketone chapter. Silver mirror test answer ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ this carbonyl compound which is answering silver mirror test, this should be aldehyde. This should be aldehyde. Okay, that means you have to take an alcohol, and when you add PCC you should get an aldehyde. Okay, now you think of the alcohol which will give aldehyde. PCC is ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? It is an oxidizing agent ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವ alcohol aldehyde ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ,
Butanol.
ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ or ಟರ್ಷರಿ?
Butanol.
ಬ್ಯೂಟೆನಾಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ, ಟರ್ಷರಿ, ವಿಚ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್?
Primary.
Yes, very good. So that means your alcohol should be primary. If you take secondary alcohol and if you add PCC, it will convert that into ketone. But we can't get ketone, we should get aldehyde, so secondary alcohol not possible. So it has to be primary alcohol. Elli
Option
primary?
A.
This is secondary. This is secondary, right? Not possible. And this is also secondary. Not possible. This is primary and this is also primary. So it has to be either B or D. So option A and C eliminated. Now between B and D, how do you find out? For that, this part is necessary.
Option B, ma'am.
Option
Option D is not
D.
visible.
D I have written over here, Nodi. Idu option D. You try now. Between Nana eliminate ಮಾಡಿದೆ two option. Now between B and D, you have to try and tell me.
D.
You have to write that alcohol and Grignard reaction. From that you will get an idea.
Ma'am. Ma'am,
Hmm?
what is a silver mirror test?
Silver mirror test, you will learn the test in aldehyde ketone chapter. Okay, so our test ಏನು ಅಂತ aldehyde ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, but our test ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? The test is used to distinguish between aldehyde and ketone. Okay, so aldehyde will give that test and ketone won't give that test. ಅದು ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ. When we start with aldehyde ketone chapter, we'll discuss about silver mirror. Okay,
Option D, ma'am.
option D. Okay, now I will see which concept we have to use. So we have to go back to the mole concept that will lead us to the answer. Hege, look, if I take alcohol and or ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, they have given methyl magnesium bromide ಅಲ್ವಾ? So methyl magnesium bromide. How do we break Grignard reagent? Negative to carbon, positive to magnesium.
Ma'am,
And yes,
methyl magnesium iodide, ma'am.
iodide. Fine, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಕು? iodide. Okay, I'll take iodide. Now alcohol ಇದೆ. How do we break alcohol? O minus H plus ಅಲ್ವಾ? Now this CH3 minus will react with H plus. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? CH4 plus. ಇದೇನು? RO minus MgI. Okay. ಇವಾಗ ಏನು? How does this reaction proceed? Clearly you can see 1 mole of any alcohol, monohydric anta kottidare. Monohydric means the alcohol with one OH group. 1 mole of monohydric alcohol will give 1 mole of methane. 1 mole of alcohol will give 1 mole of methane. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು? From the reaction. Now again using the mole concept chapter, 1 mole of any gas you take, now we have methane. Any gas will occupy 22,400 cm cube volume. Istu volume anna 1 mole of any gas will occupy. Okay. Now, illi in our question, how much CH4 bandide anta heltidare? It is occupying 112 cm cube. 112 cm cube. 112 cm cube CH4 bandide. 112 cm cube CH4 bandide andre how many moles of CH4 is obtained? ಎಷ್ಟು CH4 obtain ಆಗಿದೆ? How do you do that? Cross multiply. 112 divided by 22400 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 ನಾ? ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 1 by 200 mole of CH4. 1 by 200 mole of CH4 ನಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Ha. Look. Here 1 mole of alcohol is giving 1 mole of methane. Right? 1 by 200 mole of methane will be produced by how many mole of alcohol? ಇದು 1:1 ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ?
1:1.
ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೇಮ್. ಇದು 1 ಮೋಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 1 by 200 ಮೋಲ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ
1 by 200.
ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತಪ್ಪ? ಓಕೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ಐಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಅದು ಯಾಕೋ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ 1 by 200. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 1 by 200 of what we have? Alcohol. 1 by 200 of alcohol. Now we know for sure one thing, mole is equal to mass by molar mass. Everybody remember this? Mole is equal to mass by molar mass. ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ? ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? ಎಸ್?
Yes.
Yes,
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ma'am.
ಮೋಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 1 by 200. 1 by 200. Mass they have given in the question itself. Something has happened.
1126.
Clear? Yes. Okay. Finally. Ha. Mole mass by molar mass. Mole is given, that means that we have found out 1 by 200. Mass ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಎಲ್ಲೋಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅದು? ಹಾ, ಮಾಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 0.44 ಅಲ್ವಾ? 0.44. 0.44 divided by molar mass. Now find out molar mass of the alcohol using this. How do you find out? Molar mass is equal to 0.44 into 200.
200.
So 44 into 2 into 200 na I'll write as 2 into 10 power 2. And 0.44 na ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್. 44 ಇಂಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 10 ಪವರ್ -2 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ದಿಸ್ +2 -2 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್. 44 ಇಂಟು 2 ಏನಾಯಿತು? 88 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಮೋಲ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ದಿ alcohol should have this much molecular mass. Alcohol should have this much molecular mass. We have only 2 alcohols now. Yava 2 alcohol? B ಮತ್ತೆ D. Which of this alcohol has 88 gram as the molecular mass? Tell me, find out. Molecular mass ಹೇಗೆ find out ಮಾಡೋದು? Mass of carbon, mass of hydrogen, mass of oxygen, add everything, you will get molecular mass. Either it is B or it is D. Tell me, ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ 88? Calculate everybody. I don't see ರಾಣಿಬೆನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ, ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ.
Option B.
Option
B.
D.
B.
ಹಾ,
B.
ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? Okay, carbon, how many carbon? 2 3 4 ಅಲ್ವಾ? 2 3 4 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 4 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇದೆ. 4 ಇಂಟು 12 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 16 ಫಾರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 3 2 6 7 8 9 10 hydrogen. Calculate. Do you get 88 from this?
Option B.
You will not
Option
get 14.
second option.
B, ma'am.
Ah. So D not possible, you will not get 88. Yes, B correct. 3 4 5. 5 carbon, 5 into 12 plus oxygen 16 plus how many hydrogen? 9 10 11 12. 12 hydrogen. So 12 mass agate. 12 into 5 60 plus 16 plus 12. Yes. Yes, so this will give you 88. This will give you 88. So option B is the correct. No, I wouldn't say this is easy. Indirect method in that you have to come to the molecular mass in the you have to find out. So this will take some amount of time. Look the way they have framed question. They are using aldehyde chapter and they are merging aldehyde with alcohol. Adondide. Innondu, they want to check whether you know the reaction between alcohol and Grignard reagent, that reaction. Then again they are trying to check whether you know mole concept or not. So three different concept, three different chapter they have mixed and they are trying to find out whether you know that or not. So this takes time. Okay? Yes, I hope you understood this. Now we are going to wind up this alcohol phenol part. We are done with alcohol phenol part and you will have test based on this chapter. Okay, go through complete NCERT, study whatever question we have discussed, you'll be able to answer easily. Okay, now we have very few minutes, but I would like to start with electrochemistry. Just briefly we shall discuss about the basics of Daniel cell. ಈಗ electrochemistry, you tell me what do you actually study in this chapter? Electrochemistry. What do you study in this chapter? What is this chapter all about? Can you tell me? Is it done everywhere, electrochemistry?
Yes, ma'am.
Students?
Yes,
Yes, yes. Okay, ille kaantide. What do you study in electrochemistry?
Oxidation and reduction.
Yes, redox reaction.
Oxidation.
Oxidation, reduction, redox. Yes, apart from that, actually, what are we doing here? So we basically study about two kind of electrochemical cell and electrolytic cell. Cell ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಲಿತೇವೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Electrochemical cell ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? We will try to produce electricity using chemical reaction. That means we have a cell which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Yes, we call it as electrochemical cell. And there is another cell called electrolytic cell which will convert
Electrical energy
which
into
uses
chemical energy.
electricity to carry out chemical reaction. Chemical reaction ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿನ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ electrochemical cell, and the one famous electrochemical cell that we know is Daniel cell, which is a kind of galvanic cell, right? So what does Daniel cell has? It has zinc electrode and copper electrode alva. One kade zinc ide, innond kade copper ide, and zinc electrode is taken as anode and copper electrode is taken as cathode.
Cathode.
Yes, anode ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಅ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್, which could be made up of agar-agar or KCl. Why do we use salt bridge? To maintain electrical neutrality, and to complete the circuit we use this alva. So yes, this is basics of our Daniel cell. Now
Excuse
since
me,
yes,
ma'am, ethers.
ಏನಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Ma'am, ethers.
ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು.
Ethers.
ಈಥರ್ಸ್?
Yes,
What?
ma'am. Ethers concept, ma'am.
ಈಥರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ, ಯಾರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಇದು? From which class can I know?
Chikodi.
ಚಿಕ್ಕೋಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈ ಥರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯೋರ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್. ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಈಥರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಟು ಫಿನಿಶ್ ದಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್, ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರದ್ದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಅಂತ. ಈಥರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಈಥರ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಥರ್, ಫಾರ್ಗಾಟ್ completely. More than 1 week we have discussed alcohol phenol. Ether part is also done. You can go through the video again. I have finished. I remember that. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೌ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಥರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್. ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಯೋರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಥರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಫೈನ್. ಎಸ್.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, since I spoke about Daniel cell, I want you to answer this question.
Option A, ma'am.
Option A, ma'am.
Option A.
C, ma'am. C, ma'am. C,
C,
ma'am.
ma'am.
C, ma'am.
Option C.
C.
ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್
Option
ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ.
C.
Yes, option C is the correct one. So this is the cell representation. ಹೇಗೆ ಸೆಲ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಆ್ಯನೋಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್, ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ರೈಟ್. ಆ್ಯನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇನಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಲ್? ಜಿಂಕ್ is converting into Zn2 plus oxidation, and copper 2 plus gains 2 electron and convert to copper, which is reduction alva. Whenever we write cell, first next to this what do we write? We write ions ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಆ್ಯನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? Zn2 ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಕ್ಯಾಥೋಡಲ್ಲಿ Cu2 ಪ್ಲಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಏಕ್ವಿಯಸ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ರೈಟ್ ದಿ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್, ಕಾಪರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಜಿಂಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದಿ correct one. Okay, so we have just started electrochemistry. Go through that electrochemistry chapter, whatever that has been discussed in your class. Tomorrow we shall continue with the electrochemistry. Okay, and ether siglilla annoru matte videos nodi sigatte. Okay, go through that ethers part again. You have test, remember. Okay, thank you students. Bye bye.
Okay,
Have a
ma'am.
good day. And
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
give feedback. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye, ma'am.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
ma'am.
ಬರ್ದಿರೆ ಬರ್ದಿರೆ 8